Right, guys, welcome back to Team Fusion Force. As we did last time, we said we were going to try and bring more content back with the new decks. Unfortunately, reveals and spoiler season hasn't gone quite as well as we planned it to.
Yeah.
So it's not coming out as quick as we wanted or as of what we'd like. But we do have some gameplay at least for you. I'm going to be playing the Red Trio deck again with some tweaks from the previous video. And Pete, what are you going to play?
I'm going to be playing the wonderful Black U7 deck, the Goku, Frieza, and Android. So I'm looking forward to this deck. Obviously, it being a U7. But I think that also, just very quickly, this deck is obviously the first version I'm playing. So I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it works. There's a lot of plays you can do, like with the yellow Frieza, which I haven't got included at the moment and things. But I'm looking forward to this deck. I think there's a lot of room for it as well.
Good. Just like last time, I'll put in the deck lists that we use for the purpose of the videos, just to inspire people or get an idea of kind of what we were playing, and I'll put them in now. Again, the video is going to be exactly the same as last time. We're just going to be talking as we're playing the cards, suggesting on if we think that's the right play at the right time, followed by just enjoying the rest of the match just to see what the decks fare in
Yeah,
comparison to each other, and
definitely.
we'll see if we like it. But we're
Yeah.
we're very excited to bring blue. You're excited to bring
Yeah,
blue, and I'm
I'm
excited to
excited to
bring
bring
Green
up Blue.
Gohan. But we're being starved with spoilers, so I guess we'll hopefully bring that to you sometime soon.
But I'm looking forward to this deck
Nine.
quite a lot as well. I got a 3 and a 3.
Well, I'll go first, sir,
Sure.
so you can use your marker.
Oh yeah, I'll put this energy marker from what is it, Gundam.
Gundam, yeah, sure, right game. Oh no, we've got to put that back.
3, 4, 5,
So
6.
from what I remember from reading the cards that you're playing, that deck seems to be wanting to do a lot of things or a lot of combos in battle, right?
Yeah, and that's why I didn't really pack overarm, because typically a black deck is normally spamming loads of overarms, and I've seen some lists that do a lot of that. But I feel like because you're comboing from the drop all the time, I don't know. Again, I need to play it to understand it, but it feels like overwhelming is a bad thing in the deck, which is the opposite of what black normally wants to
Yeah,
do.
especially with the amount of
So,
free plays it likes to do and stuff as well.
yeah, exactly. So we'll see how it ends up going. I also think as well, my gut reaction, I don't have anything to base this on, but my gut reaction is I think the deck wants to go first as well.
Okay,
That's
typical
my
for
gut reaction.
that's different because a lot of the time black wants to go second because it wants to abuse marker as well.
Yeah. Like I say, I don't have much to base it on, but that's kind of my gut reaction based on just briefly reading the cards.
Interesting. Right, so charge the 3 drop. Pay 1 for the trunks. It's a top 5 for a Saiyan. Ooh, there's
Hmm.
a few good targets there, I'm not gonna lie.
Does it care about cost, or is it anything?
No, anything. Oh, sorry, 4 or
Nice.
less. Jesus Christ, 4 or less.
Cheating already.
Well, yeah, I thought I'd start it off by cheating in the video. I still haven't touched this deck since the last time. Do I want to grab you or do I want to grab you? I feel like you're going to spam the board a bit, so I think
I'm
grabbing the
interested to
Vegeta.
see some of the changes that you've done to the deck as well.
Well, hopefully the changes are just to make it less bricky because you're running 4 staple extra cards for the deck now, which means you're gonna brick up past you. You're gonna brick that a little bit more, I think. Where I was trying it with the Stratoview 7 with the pan, and I think pan could be the way to go. But unless you see it on curve turn 2 and you see Strat at the same time, I don't believe that combo's worth it. It just takes up too much deck slot. So I think you
Sure.
could eliminate that just to kind of
So let's talk about the leader for a second. So
go on.
activate main once per turn, burst 3. So I'm gonna activate that now. So
Yep,
burst 3. 1, 2.
good burst.
Okay. So this is really bad because you need your awakening condition is you need 5 or more Black Universe 7 cards in your Z or drop. So obviously
Great start.
right now that is horrendous, right? But that's just the way it is
But this is
sometimes.
worst case scenario.
Definitely. But this is where you choose. And then I add one card from my hand to my Z, and then I look at the top five, add up to one black U7 card, and shuffle my deck. So I'm going to add, because this is the thing as well, it's a case of getting used to some of these cards and knowing which one's the correct one to charge. You know what? I'm going to charge my favorite card, and no, I can't charge there.
Well, I guess you're not charging your favorite card
Well, no, it feels wrong too. Um,
then.
you know what? I'm not a fan of this Vegeta, so I'm gonna charge that.
What? That card's really
Yeah,
cracked.
it is, but I don't know, three, four, five. I feel like there's more cracked cards,
Okay.
but I could be wrong. This I like this card as well, this Piccolo, but
So
I'll
is this the removal piece or is this the
yeah,
other
yeah,
one?
it is. But
Yeah.
I'll wait until
I'll play the card.
I'll wait till I play the card. Now, there's a really cool thing I like with this deck now is like I can play the Unison, or I could just play a one drop, right? So,
Okay,
because
so
the
it's flexible.
Unison, Z Unison's pretty good. So, what I'll probably do, because I think I really need to awaken here. I think I really do. I don't need to attack. Um, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see what what the Unison looks like. I feel like this could be too early. And I feel like Chilai is the best one to use,
Yeah.
because it's obviously only a one-to-one. You look at top three,
Hmm.
and you're able to then put one to the bottom, well, to the drop or to the warp. And there's a couple of really cool cards. So I'm going to plus one. And with it being 20k, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
So look it up to top three. So this is an example. So this one I will put in the warp, but it doesn't really help my awakening. But the reason why I want to do that is because this one, if I've got two or more energy, I can play this from my hand or warp, and then basically combo with two U7 cards
Oh, that's right. And you
from
can
the
do that
draw.
from the warp as well. That's good.
Yeah, so this I can only play from the warp or my hand, which is why. But the problem I've got right now is, and again, this is where your numbers could look at. I'm not in any awakening range right now, which is a bit concerning, but it's your go.
I think you might be in a better position next turn when you do your lead skill. So,
Yeah, I hope so. But
oh, do I want to
I
do
think
that?
but again, it's a bit like the red Vegeta deck, right? If that if you'll know from playing that if you warp on turn one two extra cards, you're in a bad position, right?
Absolutely.
And then if you do it again next turn and do another, then it's even worse,
And
right?
then yeah, you start to struggle with it, which I don't think's good. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a bit. I think I'm gonna spend one. Yeah, I don't think you've got anything this early, so no, it's gonna have to be the trunks. I'm gonna play a second copy of the trunks.
Okay, okay. It looks like yours may be a little bit slower as well.
Yeah,
Potential.
there's the card I'm looking for is the SR, and I haven't drawn into it. So I think at this point we'll just grab a super, because why not? Nothing
So
wrong with
five
grabbing a
or
super.
more black U7s, and then we're just to draw two, go down to six.
Okay.
So right now, I mean, in theory, as long as my burst three is decent,
Then there's
then
potential that can fix itself, right?
maybe. Yeah.
I'm gonna do leader to leader.
Sure, no
So
negates.
leader is top five for any. So on this side it's any red Saiyan.
Okay.
What is this one? So that's not bad, but I don't.
Hello,
Actually, yeah,
key.
that could be quite good. Yeah, I'll grab this. So this is the new inclusion that I've done, which I didn't have in my original list.
Okay.
This
Okay, what does
Vegeta.
this do?
So this Vegeta is the same as the Goku in my energy, where it's your turn two play.
Yeah.
And as part of his activate main, I've got beyond two or more energy. I play him from my hand, and I grab the Spirit card from my deck and add it straight to my hand.
Hmm.
And then it's got a skill where auto, when it's played or attacks, which isn't once per turn, it gets to choose a battle card and minus it 10k for the turn. So it's effectively a minus 20k on turn two, uh, and it's a 15k with deflect. And the one thing we
Okay.
noticed from last time is this deck doesn't have a lot of keywords, i.e. protection.
Yeah.
Um, What I'm going to do is I'm going to awaken here because my awakening is if I've got 3 or more red Saiyans in my energy and battle area. It's go down to 6, untap 1, and grab a spirit, which is effectively a draw one
Yeah.
directly from my deck. Go down to 6, untap 1.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
I'm not looking through my deck, stalling for time whatsoever. All right, so we know the SR's in there. Jesus Christ. But there's just other targets, unfortunately. So we'll probably see them on.
3, 4.
So I will now leave that at 15.
So I'm thinking here, because of how bad that first mill is,
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about comboing a card just to Z-charge. I wouldn't normally think about this, but it's like if I burst 3 again and it's all crap again, then
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in a world of hurt. So even though I don't want to combo a card, I think I'm forced to. So I'm going to combo
Sure.
and just take the damage. Yeah, and then take the damage because I feel like I need to just in case.
Sure. I started off with 2 spirits in my hand, and I've of course now seen a third, so I'm gonna
Oh,
activate
wow.
all 3 to cycle 3 cards.
I mean, at least that's the bright side, right? At least they're not dead cards.
Absolutely, especially when it cycles you into the 4th one.
You would have thought maybe it would be like maybe a limit 1. I know they're not like broken, but maybe a limit 1 to stop, like to slow you down
Yeah,
a
just
little bit,
yeah,
maybe.
because it's almost treated like a Dragon Ball almost at this
Yeah,
stage.
yeah.
However, all of that cycling did not let me see the card I wanted to, which was the SR, which is unfortunate.
Okay.
But what we
Well,
can
I'm happy.
do is we can activate main on these trunkses. So don't forget, the activate main is you can place it into its Z energy from the board, and you can go into your
Yeah.
deck and place up to 1 spirit from your deck and place it straight into the drop, but it's up to 1. So I'm just going to trigger it to go there. Um, because what will happen is I draw every time I add a card to my Z energy once per turn, so I will draw one.
But depending on the wording of the trunks, you'll still have to shuffle your deck.
Yeah,
So
so
how?
yeah, so you still have to shuffle. It still
Yeah.
says it regardless. And this is one thing we've noticed during this set, isn't it? Especially with like the yellow Daimoku deck as well,
Yeah,
which is just
it's just
annoying and time consuming.
yeah. I liked some of the old cards where they just literally said, if you look through your deck, shuffle it. I mean, why not? But then they probably don't want that much text on there.
No, well, possibly, yeah.
I mean, that trunks
Um,
has already got a bit.
yeah, yeah. So this is the Goku that I was talking about before that I didn't have I didn't play last time because I didn't draw into it early enough. So the activate main
Mm,
is I've got to be on 2 or more. Play it from my hand and I add a spirit from my drop to my Z energy. So that's another way
yeah,
to generate Z. Because he's got an activate main where I can choose a card of my Z energy and place it underneath him. But it's got to be a spirit
yeah,
card. So if I choose the spirit to place it underneath, the spirit,
yeah,
whilst it's underneath a Goku,
yeah. It gets the 10K,
gives the
doesn't it?
10k. So he's
And
now
that's the crit one, isn't it?
exactly. So he's now a 25k crit boy, which is
Can you
what we
make sure
like.
you crit a U7 card, please?
Yeah, sure, no problem. So we'll attempt to swing 25k crit into leader.
Yeah, I'm not negating that, bro.
We'll leave that 25k crit.
Right. Let's see. Is it
Should
U7?
Nope.
No. God damn it.
Terrible shuffling. That's what that is.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think this is probably more of a sign of bad shuffling, because also as well, the bottom card was another
Oh my
one.
word, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Um,
So
so I
I
don't
think.
know how aggressive you're gonna be, so I don't know if it's worth tapping out or we just sit with one just in case, which I think would be the safer option to do. Um, so what I'll do now is I'll pass turn, but the leader's auto will proc. If there's a card
Yeah.
with a spirit underneath, that will go to the bottom of the deck, and I will draw 1 card. And
So
then over to
I
you, good sir.
will. I will charge the best card in the game.
That's the pretty one it would be, yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Burst 3. Come on, lads.
Oh,
I need to
lads.
show. I need to show the audience.
Nope,
Okay.
but you
That's
can.
a card though. I need to show the audience
There we go,
some
something.
decent thing.
Oh my god.
Right.
Unsubscribing as we speak.
Yeah, I would unsubscribe if I was anyone. Okay, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna put that in my Z. Right, that gets played. And that's at the drop. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I only need one. So, come on, Chile.
Show me the
Come
money.
on. Yes, that's a U7. I don't really want it in the drop though.
You get a U7.
Okay,
You get a U7. You get a U7.
I will put that in the drop.
Sure.
Okay. So I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it is only 5 just to check, make sure. If you have 5 or more black U7 cards in your Z energy and or drop. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna draw 2 and go down to 6, but you already put me at 6.
Lovely.
Yeah. So let's do some stuff. So on this awaken side, this is where the magic happens. When this card attacks, draw 1. Nice, not once per turn.
That's very good.
Activate battle. If I have 2 or more black U7 in combo, I can switch it to active mode. And then it's got an activate battle. I send 3 black U7s from my Z energy to the warp, and this card gets 5k for the turn. Which is
That's not
pretty
bad. And the
nice.
fact that it draws 2 as well, I think, is really good because it's effectively a draw 2 leader.
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pay 1 for the Piccolo.
So
I
what's
like
this one
this
do?
one. So this is part of my removal. So this is really good. So it's got an activate main. If my leader's obviously this, and I have 2 or more energy, play this card from your hand. And bear in mind, this is all in activate main timing. Then choose
That's
one of your opponent's
crazy.
battle cards with energy cost 6 or less and send it to the owner's warp. So you can't even counterplay it. And
Damn.
then it's got an activate battle. If this card isn't in battle, I can use 1 black U7 from the drop in a combo with its skills negated.
Ooh. So it's got a very... Yeah, this deck's going to Z-charge like crazy.
Yes. And also, it's like, if it's not in combat, which is quite nice, so yeah.
Yes. So what
Right.
target would you like to pick?
I'm going to get the Goku.
Sure.
The 3 drop. Yeah. And then I'm going to swing 15 to your leader.
I will say no negates, sir.
Sorry, my apologies.
Whoa.
I need to do leader first, sorry.
Sure.
Swing 15 at leader.
No negates.
Now, need to do some comboing now. So, what I'm going to do is, if I play this for my warp, so pay 1, I can combo with 2 black U7s from my drop in a combo, and I get to play this card as well. So I pay 1 energy. This gets played, which is a 20k, and then I combo with
2 copies of yourself.
2 copies of itself in this case, because I want them in the warp, and that's how you sort of cycle a little
Yeah,
bit.
absolutely. I'm already starting to think that this deck's going to be swinging big numbers every swing if there's combo in
Yeah.
2 every time almost.
And then I'll do activate battle, restand my leader.
Nice.
Yeah, so I will leave that at 25.
I will take.
Good. Unfortunately, I'm going to Z-charge 1, but that's fine. I will swing 15 at your leader.
No negates.
Just 15.
I will combo off the trunks to go to 20. I will Z-charge. Leader's auto. I will draw 1 card.
And I will swing 20 at your leader.
Yeah, this is gonna be a bit. No negates.
I'll do the activate battle on Piccolo because he's not in combat.
Mm-hmm.
And I will combo with this. And I will leave it at 25.
I will take.
And then I will swing leader into leader.
No negates.
And I will draw because the draw is not once per turn.
Because it's lovely.
Now I don't think I'm gonna combo anymore at that point. So I think I'm just gonna leave it at 15. Nice easy one for you, brother.
Yeah, I'll combo to 20. And I will. I think I've got enough Z for now, so we'll put you in the drop.
And then I will say it is your go.
Lovely. Okay, so what have we got here? It's probably worth charging you at this point. Problem now I've got to worry about is the counterplays live. However, you have seen, I think, 3 of them already. So I think I'm in a pretty safe spot right now.
Officially, you only know of 2, officially.
Professionally. I'm not seeing a great deal right now, so I think this could be fine to play right now. So I've charged. This isn't going to help me right now. Yeah, I'm not seeing the SR, which is very unfortunate. Do I want to? Yeah, sure. We'll pay 1 to play that Vegeta.
Remind me what that does
So he's the
again?
one, as part of his activate main, I get to grab a spirit card from my deck and add it to my hand. And then the auto is when it's played or attacks, not once per turn, I get to minus a battle card 10k. And he's a 3 drop. So he's managed to see all of them somehow.
Yeah. What was
Sure.
this burst do?
Yeah.
I mean, I've just burst the super combo.
I mean, I'll take the trade then.
Oh,
No,
2
maybe
super
not.
combos.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
The shuffle's
And
not good for
then
you, sir.
draw.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't a super combo. I can tell you that for certain. And then I'm going to Z-charge this.
I will, part of my auto, I will take the Kai off the board just because it's an easy target.
Yeah, no drama.
I will activate Spirit from hand to draw a card. Okay, this one's not too shabby, but it's not removal. But maybe we can see how it goes. Yeah, so we'll pay 1 on this Goku. So he's the 4-drop dual attacker, 25k. As part of his activate main, I've got to be on 3 or more, and I grab a spirit from my drop and Z-charge it. So we'll do exactly that. That will then proc Leader's auto to draw a card. And then, of course, his auto is on attack, not once per turn. He can Z-charge from the drop a spirit card.
Okay.
Annoyingly, you're now a biggie boy. So I think we're going to struggle to do damage as such, which I don't think's the idea. I'm going to swing into your Piccolo.
Yeah, I think that's correct because if you don't, he can just
do his combo thing. So
I will say no negates.
I will do the auto to Z-charge a spirit card. And I will leave that at 25, sir.
Oh no, you 7 in the drop.
I think I'm gonna have to go into that, to be fair, because this is just gonna be a big board to deal with as well on top. Yeah, I think I can. Actually, no, because I could just use that instead. Doesn't feel great. I'm not gonna lie, brother. I'm not gonna lie. Because you can make myself taller. It just doesn't feel great. I'm gonna pay 1 for the barrier Goku. Because I don't know if you've got barrier removal built in into the deck as such. Like if it came with the archetype. I don't believe it did for the reveals.
No,
and I will minus your. I'll minus the Goku in rest mode.
Cool.
Yeah, now we can probably afford to poke, so I'll swing 20 to leader.
Let's say no negates.
No. Just 20 is fine.
I will use my leader skill.
Sure.
So I get to put in 3 U7s from my Z energy to my warp, and I get 5k for the turn.
Oh, nice.
So obviously you want to put these in there because these are pretty good. So I'll put these 3 there, and now I'm a 25k base. And because they're oh yeah, that's fine. I'll leave it there for now.
Sure. Cool. And is that 5k for the turn or just for the battle?
Yes, for the turn.
Oh, okay.
So the good thing is,
Sensu being great.
yeah, well that's why I like this kind of combo. Obviously, this game is maybe not the best way of reflecting it, but there's also options where maybe you run Protector of the People as well.
Just to add further defensive. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I can definitely see that. So now that you're 25, that makes me think, is it worth doing anything else in respect of do I just now hammer? But 25 to 25 here, and then that. But then that's just going to combo off the 5 drop most likely. Let's do leader into unison.
Sure, no. Maybe I will negate 1 second. Because we could do these two. Do I want to use an energy marker for it? Do I care at this point? Probably not. Yeah, let's say no negates.
I will do leaders activate battle. I can bottom deck a spirit from my Z energy. And give something. It's got to be a Goku from what I can remember. No, it's just one of my cards, so I'll just give it to the Goku, the leader, sorry, and I'll make that 20k to your unison.
Sure, down to 2.
Shame with
Yeah, I
my
think
ones, only for the battle.
I think if I had more of these, I would probably care about keeping it
Yeah,
alive.
and I
But
think that makes sense
yeah,
as well.
I mean, to be honest, the Chili's done its job, so.
Agreed. How many cards have you got in hand? Be curious to
Not
know.
a great deal yet. 3, 6, 7. What about
Okay,
you?
yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 currently.
I think mine will start sort of speeding up from like this
Yeah, when
turn.
you can start playing more, especially with that potential card in your energy. And you're currently on 6 life, right? So let's
Yes.
do. I think we can do a cheeky poke because I don't need to worry about unison as much anymore. Yeah, I'll swing it to leader.
Sure, no negate.
Because it'll put you to 5, and I will combo 1. Yeah, I'll combo this to restand the Goku, and I'll go 30k on that.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh, this, yeah, we'll Z charge. And I didn't resolve the auto on the Goku because I forgot, but that's fine. We've missed that window because it is up to. I will pass there, sir. Let's open up the window because it's very hot over here.
Yeah, I was feeling a bit hot, to be honest.
The effects we have playing Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z. Dragon, 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 dragon.
Dragon Ball.
I wasn't planning on doing an overround, but I will. So I'll pay 1
Okay.
and do Bardock.
Very interesting because you want stuff in the drop for your skills.
Yeah, but I think the reason I've got some is because in this case, I only have. I mean, these are technically, this is all non. Oh, sorry, this is already in the warp.
Yeah.
But these, so 3, 4, 5. I've got technically 6 cards that aren't U7.
Oh,
So the
remove
2
it, yeah.
super combos I can't do anything with. This I want in the warp anyway.
Yeah.
And these are the only things I can actually do anything with. So it's like.
I guess, yeah, I guess there's a
okay.
reason for it, yeah.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay 2 and 2 because we are black.
I mean, yeah, sure.
And get rid of that.
Absolutely, sir. At least it can't restand like it can in Pansy, you know? Jesus. That'd be too much, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's still got power boost there with the Unison, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's still a 30k double, which is not good for me.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do +1.
Sure.
I think as long as I get another one in the drop, it might be okay. That's fine. I'll put that in the drop.
And that's the Gohan. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't like the Gohan as much. Okay, so let's start simple. Does the 4-drop have any kind of skills on my turn?
No, nothing.
Okay, cool. I mean, this was an expensive turn for me, to be honest.
Agreed.
I would
You
have
are on
preferred...
5 life, so.
Yeah. Let's swing 15 to your leader.
No negates.
Okay, I'll draw. And then I will use Energy Marker to play this from the warp and combo with 2 cards.
Sure.
And then activate to restand. And I will leave it at 25.
I will do a super combo. Probably to bottom deck you, I reckon. Draw 2. Yeah, that doesn't help me. And then I'll do leaders activate battle. Bottom deck the spirit to get 5k for the battle, put me at 30. I will Z charge Raditz. Leader skill will let me draw a card.
Sounds good. Let's swing what will be 30 double to lead.
Nah. And off the super combo, we've got a token negate, so we're going to abuse that.
Sound.
And the good cards keep on coming.
Swing 20 at leader.
No negates.
I'll leave it at 20.
I will use another super. I'll draw 2. And that puts me at 25, so.
Swing leaders to leader.
You're tapped at no negates.
Draw. I will leave it at 15.
At 15. I will combo Gohan to go to 20.
Cool. I will swing 20 at leader.
I don't like all of this. No negates.
I will combo with 1, making it 25.
I will take that one, sir. All the SRs are coming now. Funny that.
25 at lead.
I would like to say no negates and declare block.
Go 25.
Indeed.
And then you'll go.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would have rather not have done that. Maybe there was a better play of not doing the Gohan there.
Yeah.
Because alternatively, I could have so the alternative I could have done. So that was obviously 3 energy with the Bardock. I'm not against the Bardock, but instead of paying 2 for this, I could have done this and like this to warp your other card. So that would have been 2 25k swings, draw Z energy, remove all of the, and then, but you would have still had the blocker on the field. So
yeah, so
I'm
yeah,
not
it's
sure.
almost the trade, isn't it? Right.
Yeah.
So I have to be careful because I only have 1 battle card swing.
Yeah, I think I had to Bardock there because you're getting into turn 4.
Yeah.
But I'm just not sure if the other stuff was correct. Because my problem is with the milling of the 2 supers really early, I'm at like a huge disadvantage. But again, that's just how it is sometimes when you're bursting. Like,
Agreed.
nothing you can do about that. That will just happen.
This might be a good time to shove off that, to be fair, because I have the Z energy. I would like to swing 25 to leader.
Sure, no negatives.
I will do the auto, which I forgot last time, to Z charge this, and I will draw 1 off leader. Okay, that doesn't change things. And I will leave that, sir, at 25.
I will take it. Oh wow, I definitely need some shuffling.
as we expected.
You know what's crazy? I swear I shuffled it tons before.
Yeah,
but...
I can see that.
Yeah, never mind. I'll stop crying about it now.
So now I need to pivot to the unison. I think it's safe to do so because I think it's a good opportunity at this point in the game to show off the Android unison. It doesn't really matter, to be fair, as long as it's not the spirit. So I'm going to play the new Android 13, which comes in the sets. So it's a 3 for 2. It's got blocker 20k. It's got a plus minus 0, which is switches card to active mode. and it's got a -4 activate main/battle. Choose all of your opponent's battle cards and -20k for the turn. And then it's got an auto, which of course is not once per turn, but the auto is when this card attacks, add a marker to it, and then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, 15k power or less, ignoring barrier, and KO it, which seems to be a perfect answer for your 2-drop.
Ooh.
And it's going to be on 5 markers at the end of this turn, which I think is going to be a very sticky unison, that's for sure. And it KOs with the auto, which I think is really good.
And did you say it was activate main battle for the -4?
Yes, activate main/battle. So it instantly goes into your turn with the threat of I can -4 if you don't choose to keep attacking it, which I think is very good outside of green. So I would like to swing 20k into your face.
Yeah, no negates.
So auto, I would gain a marker, and I would like to KO your Z battle card, please.
Sure.
And I will leave that at 20k to your leader.
Combo and I'm not giving Vegeta a chance right now. I just want to
just want to combo it away.
Activate battle restand.
Sure.
So yeah, 25.
Sure. I will do it. Activate main +/-0 to restand. Tricky, because this I feel like just never feel like this deck's got a good time to set up explosive dance either, unless you waste your turn 1 or a turn 2, which I don't really like doing. Let me swing leader into. Actually, that seems very silly. Can I afford to tap out here? I think we could be crazy. Because I want to try this card, which would be quite good actually. Let me swing Unison into your Goku 3-drop.
Sure, no negates.
Auto gain a marker, and I will combo up to 25.
Sure.
I will Z-charge. I will pay 1 to play the 6-drop. So this one, 25k dual attack. I need to be on 3 or more, and I need 4 or more Z energy to play him. And it's got an activate main. I can send a card from my Z underneath, and my leader gets a sensory beam until the end of your turn, so it gets +5k. It's just more because your stuff's all 20ks, and I think I need the extra 5 throughout the turn to kind of help me. So on that ground, I will do is activate main to give the leader the 5. I know I can't swing with it, but I think, judging on my hand and Explosive Dance not being live, I think I can afford it with the other cards I've got instead. And then I'll swing 20 into your 5-drop with my leader.
Let's say no negates.
Just 20's fine. I will get you to force 1.
Oh, why not, I'll combo 1.
Sure. And I will pass to you, sir.
Cool. Okay, well that was a fucking great. Oops, sorry, I shouldn't swear, I guess, but that was a great top
Mind
deck.
the kids.
Combo.
Well, that's just not very nice, is it?
I'm just gonna drop that straight down.
I mean, yeah, sure, why not? Number 1, number 2.
Yeah, get rid of 2. The 4-drop. No, the other one. That one. Yeah,
This
yeah,
one,
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
And your biggest body, sir, funny enough, would be these 2. They're both 25k, so it doesn't matter. So I'll give you the 6-drop just because it's a fancy one.
Yeah, we'll get that.
And this will go to the warp. Sorry, it's not very nice.
So,
Fancy career.
Me, I couldn't even. As soon as I saw, I'm like, okay, I'm not even thinking about it.
I guess I shouldn't have tapped out. No problem.
Okay, so that the -4. What does it do again?
Minus your board, just battle cards, but all of them 20k.
Okay, so I need to get rid of 2 markers from that.
Yeah,
basically.
ideally, yeah.
Okay, so let's try do that then. So let's go 20 at your unison. Why don't you token negate? Why do you token negate, huh?
Do you know what's funny? I could use it, but I'm not going to. No negates.
Yeah, just 20, bro.
Down to 4.
Uh, I need. Oh yeah, that's what I can do. So, let's swing at your unison with my leader.
No negates, sir.
I will pay 1 to combo with. Uh, Now this is one thing I like here. So I'm gonna combo this from the warp,
Sure.
which I plays this. Sorry,
Yeah,
should I
to do the
say?
combo 2, which seems to be
To combo of 2,
the
and
instant
then
thing for the leader skill.
what's cool is the boost is also on my turn, not just your turn. So what I can do is first of all active. Oh, sorry, I don't think I drew for the swing. No, I didn't.
Sure.
Sorry, I got excited. So I'm going to activate battle to restand, and then activate battle to also send 3. I mean, it doesn't really matter a great deal. But then again, am I confident I'm killing you? Actually, I won't do that yet because I'm only swinging at unison, so I don't need to do that yet. So I'll just leave it 25 at unison.
It will go down to 3, sir.
Okay. So we don't need to worry about unison anymore.
Correct.
So that's good. Now,
Don't forget you need to put a card on your board for when you stole my card from Cumber.
yeah, sure.
I need the 25k.
let's let's put another game on here.
So we've got
Hey,
Gundam.
they're all Bandai games though, right?
So on the channel we're all about inclusivity, yeah?
What power is that? 25?
25.
Okay, let's swing 25 at your leader.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. 25. And you got 1 energy. So I'm
One
almost
energy.
tempted to do this now. Just because it'll make everything else a bit better, I guess. Sure, I'm going to imposing here.
Okay.
For free, and I'm going to sack off explosive dance because as cost to minus the attacking card 10k, sir.
Yeah, I'm not gonna combo. You can do
Proceed.
whatever you want.
Sure, nothing from me.
Okay. So, I guess I don't want to really play you, but I guess I will. Because how many cards in your hand?
9.
9.
9.
Okay. I mean, let's draw a card, I suppose, right?
Makes sense.
Let's swing into your unison.
No negate, sir.
Draw. Okay, I'll leave it at 10.
Sure.
Okay, so that's good. That got me what I wanted. So this can draw me a card, draw me another card. Do I do that just to draw a couple? I think so. Let's pay 1 for this
Ooh, good day, boy.
amazing card.
Sure, what's it do?
It does beautiful things.
Everything.
That's what it does. It's the answer to many things. So it's deflect, blocker, revenge. So not too bad. I wish I had barrier, but you know, blocker, revenge is good. Activate main. If my leaders use 7 and I have 3 or more energy, I place 1 card from my warp into the drop. I draw a card and play this card from my hand.
So
So
ideally you
I
want to
mean,
move the U7s because that helps to fix
yeah,
when you overround. Nice.
and I draw. And unfortunately, it's another 10k. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I should really. I mean, it doesn't matter now, actually, because I've got no way of free comboing. But anyway,
Right.
and then it's got an auto once per turn. When it attacks, I add 1 card from my hand to my Z, and then I draw a card and switch it to active mode. So it's like a dual
So it's
attacker,
a dual
or
attacker. Okay.
yeah, potentially. I mean, it's 25, so it will go down a little bit, but I'll get to draw a card. So
Nice.
I'm going to swing. Oh, sorry, yeah, swing at your leader.
I will say no negate, sir.
And then I will Z-charge this 10k that I can't do anything with right now.
Sure.
And then I'm going to draw.
Yeah,
And
it
then
just
switch it to
replaces.
active mode.
Yeah, that's very good.
So you're 20 base, so I
Sure.
may as well leave that at 20, I guess.
I will do Leaders Activate Battle to bottom deck a Spirit
Yep.
and give myself 5k for the battle and leave that 25.
And then all I can do now is go all in on this bad boy and hope for the
Damn right.
best.
Yeah.
I wonder, you know what might have been better is doing the Z extra.
Oh, actually, yeah, because I haven't done Leader Skill yet to draw a card.
Mm.
I think we're going to reverse that. Just imagine the video's just
Oh,
been
yeah, yeah,
reversed
yeah, yeah. But
for
I'm
everyone
also
watching.
thinking
And
the
then,
Goku, even though I wanted to show the card off, I think the
and then
Z extra would have been probably better.
yeah, agreed. And combo off the Vegeta because I can't use it, and Leader Skill draw a card. Oh, for goodness sake, and it draws me a token again. No problem.
All right, let's go secret and then let's hope for the best, right?
Sure, what would you believe? No negate, sir.
Ah, no token negates.
No, no, well, I
Uh,
mean, I did just draw it.
and then I'm gonna obviously combo with everything.
Sure.
Now when I do that, it's only my leader that gets the 5k, right? SN3. Oh yeah, this card gets 5k.
Okay, so it's
So I've got a super at last.
oh my god.
Oh my god. Draw two. Okay, this is not too bad, I guess. So, boom, boom,
Boom, boom,
boom,
boom, boom. That probably will
boom,
be
and a
enough.
10k.
Oh,
So
of course, it's
I've
got the
got
car.
35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85. It's not that high.
I don't know, but I think it'll be enough. So
Not
because that's so 20, 30. I'll do leader skill to go 35.
So now we're even.
Yeah, so now we're evens. 35, 45, 55, 65. I can only get to 75, and that's what you're sat on, aren't you?
I'll check. So that's even. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 50k.
Uh,
Yours is what?
oh, yeah, so you're 85. Yeah, I can't get there.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I was doing it this way because I
no,
got
that's fine.
confused.
Yeah,
So.
so 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, and secret rare 85. But I can't use it, so GG's.
GG, brother. So, yeah, obviously, Secret Rare carried me on that one a little bit,
100%.
but
But
um,
nonetheless, that's what it'll be like in tournaments and things like that. I
yeah,
think
exactly.
I think with this deck, I feel like you don't want to do it the way I've done it, where I tapped out. You wanna play a bit slower. I feel like you want to set up explosive darts on like you want to play Z extra turn two, um, and just slow down in the early game, and then
Yeah,
start playing your big dual attackers from the mid to late game after that, because then you've got enough defense, especially going into that deck, which seems to kind of swing quite a few 20Ks at least. So that was definitely the wrong thing to do, but it was good to see that's what the deck does.
yeah, and I'll just show some cards that we didn't get to see play. Unless there's any cards you've added that we didn't see play in that one.
I don't believe anything else has
I
really
mean, the Unison
changed.
was an interesting
Yeah, so the,
inclusion.
the Unison's good, and I think that's going to be in every red deck going forward, or anything that can abuse red energy, just because it's cheap barrier removal in respect of it'll get rid of the small things. So into decks like Ape Coup Reboot and stuff like that, they're not playing things anymore. Um, but
Oh,
it's the fact that it's a sticky unison that's got 5 markers the turn it's played. I think that's where it's got value, and it's a 20k. And then again, if they don't attack into it and they get complacent, that -4 ability to minus your board 20k, I think is massive. Like you had to sequence in a way to make sure that I couldn't get it off, to stop anything being lethal or anything like that. But no, the only real change that I made was I included the 3-drop Vegetas, um, because the one thing I noticed from last game was the deck doesn't, outside of you going down the pan route or trying to go down the Warp Jita engine with the 4-drop Goku dual attacker, you don't have any early game removal. It's not till turn 3 onwards. So
yeah.
that Vegeta fixes that. Especially if you're going first, that instantly fixes it. And then of course I've just got the barrier blocker in there. So
Okay.
not sure. Not sure if I will keep the Broly Omens in there, but then if you're running explosive darts, you would keep them in there for
Yeah,
that reason. So
it makes sense, right?
yeah, but I think for
Um,
now that's not bad. But what about you? How did it feel?
Oh, just before that, I'll just talk about some cards I that we haven't seen played because there's quite a few
Oh damn.
cards that didn't get played.
Jesus. Yeah, sure.
Um, and I also forgot about these two. So these two have got quite interesting abilities. One's a standard on play draw one, and one is a on play look at top five for any EU7 black. Now these have both got activate battles. When they're in the drop, I can discard a card and then use it from a combo. So I don't know if I had any in the drop at that time, but I had like power burst stuff I
Yeah.
discarded. So in theory, if I had any of these in the drop, that's another 5k I could get for free. Um, so that's something to bear in mind. They are limit one. So these are cute cards. I don't know how good they are, but they're cute.
I also think
So,
that could be a good card to use when you bricked up. Like you said, you had the
yeah,
10k combo in hand. Just a good way
yes,
to get that gone. Yeah.
exactly. Obviously there's two talking about. I'll just jump into the 2Ks actually. So there's two 10Ks. One is built for the deck, and one is an old card. So this is one that's built for the deck. This is a great card. Unfortunately, I just didn't. I think because the turn I did the Gohan
Yeah.
and the Bardock, I didn't have energy to do anything else. But this one is a one cost. I need three or more energy, and I play this card from my hand. It's its stats are crazy. So it's 15k, but it's deflect barrier dual attack. And when it attacks, I combo with a U7 from the drop. And that's not once per turn. So obviously I swing, I combo
Yeah.
20k, swing, combo 20k. And then it's got an activate battle, limit one. If this card isn't in battle, I can use it in a combo. So obviously, if my leader then swings, I can then do activate battle, combo with it, and it's a 10k.
Yeah, and it's a
So
10k
it can,
combo
yeah.
for free, which is really good.
So this is a crazy good card. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to play it. I don't remember why, but I didn't play it anyway. But yeah, ultimately it's two 20Ks and then a 10K on something else.
And that card
The other one,
single-handedly generates 3Z energy for the deck. That's
yes,
crazy.
exactly, which is nuts. This is a very old card. So this is the Strength of Legends from Draftbox. It's only here for a 10K combo, so ignore the wall of text. There was a scenario I was considering trying to get because it's got an activate main. If you have one mono red, one mono blue, one mono green, and yellow in the drop, you get to play it from your hand for free. So it's just a 35k
Ah,
swinger.
just a 35k beat stick, yeah, because you don't have the color energy to be able to do its other effect to give it the skills,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Now there is a few cards you can use, like the Freezer, for example, that's yellow. The Broly that you've got's green. You could use the red super combo for U7. Like there's a couple of things, but I feel like if you go down that route, you're just making the deck weaker.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
you're not gonna do it. But what I like if about this is you can, let's say this is in your hand, you discard this to combo with this, and then this is in the drop. So then this swings and combo with
And
this.
you just get, and then you've got two
Yeah.
25k swings as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The thing is, because you don't even need to Z charge this. Like you can just let it go back to the drop and
and
swing again if you
just do
want
it
to,
again.
right?
Yeah, that's what's crazy.
Um,
Damn.
so so the reason that's in here is to kind of I should be abusing these, but obviously that was the first game,
Yeah,
so that's obviously I can talk about it now and I know it's there, but on the day it's what matters. So they're my two 10Ks. So this this is basically Kraken space time basically, but activate battle. I combo with two U7s from the drop. Again, doesn't care about the cost, so I could combo with these two, and my leader gets double strike for the turn.
but yeah, so it's just a crack, but it generates the energy as well, and it also is consistent with the leader's skill to be able to
Yeah,
restand it as well to do it again.
exactly.
Because the double strike, is
Um,
it for the battle or for the turn?
I put the battle saddling,
Okay,
but
yeah. So it is crack, but with combo pieces instead. But like you said, if you could do it with the two 10Ks, that's a 20k buff,
yeah,
which is great.
exactly. Um, this is the other version of. So obviously we had the Piccolo, which is fantastic removal because it removes a six or less. This Gohan, basically all it does is draw a card on play, but it's got the same activate battle. If it's not in combat, you combo with a U7 from the drop. So this Gohan is not very good in my opinion. It's just a
Yeah,
draw one. So I can see a world where that goes, but the Piccolo is obviously really good. And then the
yeah.
last two cards, poor Vegeta, which I just never played. If I have three or more energy, I place one black card from my warp to the drop. I draw a card and play. It's got deflect. It's 25k. I can add a card to my Z energy. When it's played, I also warp one of your battle cards. Additionally, if I have 4 more Z, it gets double strike. I don't know. I think I'm just anti this card right now, so I'm not really using it. It's a good card, but I just don't use it. And then the last one, I think this card is snapped, but unfortunately, I didn't have energy to play
Just
it.
didn't get a chance to do it. Yeah.
So this is counter attack limit 1. You draw a card. It doesn't negate the attack, but you play this card and then you combo with 2 U7s from the drop. So for 1 energy, I draw a card, get a 15k body, which I could also combo with, and then combo with potentially 2 10ks. So
Yeah, so yeah, the deck doesn't want hard negates as such, does it? Even though you still need access to them. It's focusing on just wanting
yeah,
to get into a battle step every time to combo and Z charge.
exactly. And the Bardock's the only overrealm. I don't
Yeah,
know if that's correct or not, but yeah, it was a bit of a rough start, but I think this is the correct unison. I don't think you go with Demigra at all.
nah. I think you only go
Um,
Demigra if you're planning to focus on reducing the engine so much that you're trying to run it like Panzino and just spam overwhelms. But I
yeah.
don't
Oh,
believe you're going to get the full effect of your leader skill. So
this is a new card. I think this is a really good card actually. Deflect dual attack. Or the activate main's irrelevant. It doesn't work in this deck. But the auto send 2 cards from my drop to my warp. So again, I can do the because these Gokus,
yeah, the
the
three
ones
drop.
these are so important. They need to be in the warp. So this is perfect as well. So I can just send them 2 to the warp, to the drop to the warp, and then I choose 2 of my opponent's battle cards and send them to the warp. Like
Yeah,
sound.
that's yeah. The fact that it's like it clears 2 pieces and then it's a 20k
Yeah,
dual
yeah.
attack as well on top of that. I think that's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good.
exactly. 20 jewel. This is a really good card for the deck.
It reminds me like similarly to Blueberus. That it's the same energy cost, a similar kind of
Yeah, yeah.
effect as such, but not quite the same. But the idea I think is the same.
But that is the U7 deck. I think it's really sequence heavy, and obviously I don't know that yet
Yeah,
because I obviously this is the first game I played with it. I think the ratios. I don't know if what I experienced was super bad luck or if that's a bit more consistent. With like milling non U7 cards.
yeah.
But the Chilai turn 1, I think, is just amazing.
I think
That's
it's
why I
there to
think this
help
deck.
fix. Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's why this deck wants to go turn 1 first all the time, because turn 1 I could do that on my turn, and also my cards require me to be at 3 energy. It doesn't care about you. So I
yes,
think
you're
this
able
is
to
a deck.
push.
Yeah, because it's activate main as well. Everything about this deck says I want to go first in my eyes.
Yeah, and I think the fact that the whole deck, everything costs 1 energy as well. I've noticed everything costs
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
The
yeah. There's
Gokus, the
there's nothing here
Vegetas.
that's 2 energy.
No, so it's another black deck
Um,
that just doesn't want to spend anything more than one outside of secret rare, really.
yeah,
Which I think is
and
really
I
good.
think Kumba's the correct secret rare as well. I mean, I
You
don't
just
really
wouldn't
know.
run anything else. I don't believe so. I just think that's the
Yeah,
one you want, just because of how well, it does everything, doesn't it? I just think that's the reason
yeah,
why.
yeah, yeah. It's crazy, and again, it can get you down, 3-2 for double strike or 2-1, and then everything is a threat, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly. So I think, yeah, in that respect, I think that's right. I think that's always the right secret rare for the most part. Unless you're
yeah,
playing decks like Foo, which is completely different, but they're old. I like what the deck's trying to do. I like the fact it wants to do so much in the battle step, and combo a load of stuff. It makes me think it's going to push massively through explosive dance, which is a shame we couldn't get off to show if it would be able to just push through it like a breeze, and I think it would. Having access to one cost 10k combos takes offline the Broly Omen card for that red are using to help abuse explosive dance. So
yeah,
yeah, I think explosive dance is going to fade out from April, just because of all of these new decks can Z charge so easily.
yeah. I think that's a fair comment.
Yeah, but um,
We'll
hmm,
see.
but it was good to see the decks in action again, especially to see the black one. Um, but we're going to hope to bring some more when the once Bandai pull the finger out and re reveal the rest of the spoilers as such, which is what we want.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, I'll definitely be improving on this, and obviously playing blue as well.
Yeah, because like you said, your focus is you want to play blue because of the alt win cons, and you're excited for Bulma, sorry, as well.
And this
Um,
deck excites me a lot,
and
so.
because it's U7, it reminds you of Invoker. I just need them to hurry up and bring out the green stuff. I want to see what the rest of Green Gohan does because
Yeah.
it reads like how Trunks' Arrival should have read, where they don't brick in your hand, ignores energy exhaust the whole time. I feel like it's just going to be an upgraded version of that deck, but for Successor instead. Um, but thanks everyone for tuning in. Pete, thank you again for coming on and doing this. It's always a pleasure, as always. We're
Thank you.
hoping to see if we can try and get Frankie on. Frankie's another teammate of ours, Mr. Casterman, one of the Italian stallions, because he has a list ready to test on and try out the new Ribrianne Universe 2 Black Deck.
Yeah, that
So we're
should be
hoping to get that on and get him involved as well. And the same when Geo, because I think Geo's got his eyes set on wanting to look at Green Boo. So again, once the rest of the reveals are coming out, we'll pump out some more gameplay of the new stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching. And any last words from you, Pedro?
Invoker's real.
Invoker's fake. Invoker's getting banned after what we spoke
It,
about the
it,
other
it's
day.
it's set 30. It's real. It's set 30.
It's
It's real.
cooking. It's cooking, but doesn't mean
Yeah.
everyone should play it. Just
No,
if
no,
there's one
no.
takeaway from this video, please do not build Invoker. But thanks
Take care,
everyone.
guys.
Take it easy.